Fire, 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 fire. Talk, fire talk. Hot topics, hot debate. What's poppin'? Fire talk. Fire, 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 fire. Talk.
Yo, you tune in, you must be ready to walk that walk with the fire.
Yeah, talk.
With Jasonia Marie and
Cardi J. Yay, yay. Yay, yay.
Okay, so today we're gonna talk about where did you, like, at what age did you expect to have everything all set, like be married, have children, have your career, or whatever it may be. At what age did you think you were gonna be?
Personally, I thought 35. I thought at 35, I was gonna have my kids. You know what I'm saying? Had two of my daughters at that point already. Thought I was gonna be married. You know what I mean? Being a cartoonist at some company, doing graphic design at some company. And I thought I was gonna be set. Thought I was gonna be in California.
Yeah, I thought you would have been in Disney by now.
Yeah, I honestly I thought so too. But you know, life don't work that way.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
strangely, mine was 25.
straight up.
I used to, because I was a church girl, so
Okay.
we looked at autumn in
Shocking.
church, and I thought that by the time you get 25, you're done with going to the clubs, you're done with, doing all your thing, whatever, which is crazy, because I
Right.
didn't start going out and doing much of anything really till 22.
Yeah, that's when I started. That's when 22.
So it's
Franklin,
like,
D.C.
I thought I would be like settled down and married and all
Right.
that, which I didn't. It wasn't too far. My first marriage was at 27.
Okay,
28,
yeah, that's
27.
when-
Was at 27. So, but I thought that everything would be just so, because
Right.
you're young. It seemed
You're
like
young, yeah.
25 was so long away, and I'm like, dang, we're gonna
Right.
be old as hell at 25.
Right. And you know what I always used to say to myself at that point when that, like, the 25, the 22 to 25 mark, because I just found out I had my daughter like 6 months later when I was 22. Like when my first daughter was born. I didn't find out like August. She was born in August of '98. I didn't find out till 6 months later. Like, oh wow, I got a daughter out here. That's when reality hit me. That's when like that old Anita Baker song, reality stepped into view like real quick. You feel what I'm saying? And
That's fucked up. Why you just find out at 6 months? What the hell?
but, you know, like I said, it was one of that what we talked about the last show about exes coming in and out. You know what I'm saying?
She didn't tell you?
I didn't know. Yeah.
But what chick would want to do that though? Go through that by herself
Right.
that whole time.
Well,
and
she
then-
tried to tell me, but at the time I was young and stupid. You know what I'm
weren't
saying?
listening.
And I wasn't listening. You know, I was hard headed. You know what I'm saying? Because I was out there doing out there being reckless and shit and things of that nature.
See, that's weird for me because when I met you, you seemed like you just always been that genuine, sweet guy.
I am, but at the same time, I still was going through like bull stuff. I didn't tell you everything at that point.
Apparently, you did
Yeah,
not.
you know what I'm saying? I had to tell you
You didn't have
everything.
no kids when I met you.
Yeah, right. Until
So-
until a couple months later, because I met when
Wow.
the year you
So
met
you
me.
left the club and went and made a baby, mama? You
No, that
nasty,
was-
dirty, nasty little. What the hell? He up
But
there getting
anyway-
all hot and bothered with everybody shaking their tails, and he went and made a baby, y'all.
So yeah, that happened. But like I
Thanks to us dancing hard at that club is why you here on your firstborn.
said, and baby girl, Naya, she subscribed to the show though.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Yeah,
Sweet.
she watched the show, so that's dope. You know what I mean? But yeah, at 35, I thought I was gonna have the marriage, the house, the dream job. I thought I was gonna be in Cali. You know what I mean? Eating scrimps and lobsters and all that silly shit. And
I'm just hoping he wouldn't be really eating scrimps because I'm not for sure where that came
the
from.
scrimps,
where
you know,
those are
shrimps,
from.
shrimps.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
shrimps.
say shrimp.
We don't
Yeah.
want to say scrimps.
Yeah,
you don't
we
want to say
we don't want them to think we don't know how to talk. You know, 'cause
enunciate.
we already said Chicago, so we're gonna keep with.
You're not gonna let
We're gonna keep
you're
with
not
the
gonna let
real
the Chicago
shrimp
go.
and not the
Scrimps,
scrimps.
scrimps. I was just joking,
I
man.
know, but we
can't.
can't. We got you see what color we are? We gotta be right.
We gotta be right. We gotta be right. We gotta be right.
Grip upon.
Grip upon.
Okay.
Okay.
So what about like what would you would have done different though? Is there something that you felt you would have did something different back in the day?
Honestly, I would have, instead of taking a break from school, I would have went straight to college right after high school.
And did what?
And I probably would have majored in art. You know what I'm saying? I would have went ahead. If I had a time machine, or if I could tell my youngers, because they always ask that silly question, what would you tell yourself or ask yourself? I would have definitely said, hey, after high school, don't take no break. Don't sit your butt down.
Right.
Go to school. Straight up. You wanna be an artist?
I would
Go
have
do that.
not had children and traveled my ass off. I wouldn't have never been here. I would have traveled and continued on with my interviews that I was doing back then. I know for a fact I would have been empire on that shit.
Right.
So I would have waited for children.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have waited. And then I would have wanted to have my kids backwards.
Okay.
I would have wanted my boy first, but
Okay,
it didn't
then,
happen.
yeah.
I always thought I wanted twins like my dad was a
Right.
twin. You know, he was a fraternal twin. I'm like, just give me the girl and boy at the same time, and
Right.
I'll get it over with.
Right.
You know, whatever. Well, that definitely didn't happen. They're
Right.
11 years apart. Because after the first one, I'm like, oh, hell to the no.
Right.
This is not me. I'm
Right.
done, blah, blah, blah. And then here come this retarded ex-husband I had that felt like, you know, it was the time to just ruin my life and just, you know,
Ruin your life?
because I couldn't travel no more because we was traveling and we'll meet up
Right.
from out of town because he was, of course, on the road. I was in the road.
Right.
And that was the life. That was what I was used to.
Okay.
And I went into a little depression being that I couldn't travel no more because I'm here with the baby. And,
Right,
and
right.
I'm sick all the time.
Right.
And I was just like, what the fuck is happening?
Right.
And it was 11 years later. And I'm like, shit, I'm starting all the way back over.
Right.
And then I had got this sweet ass tattoo, and then I ended up getting a cesarean. They sliced through my tattoo, pissed
Oh,
me off.
damn.
I died for 4 fucking minutes. Like, it was just a
All right.
disaster.
And I'm gonna get back to that. But you said you died for four fucking minutes. Did you see like the light?
I didn't see a goddamn thing.
Wow.
I didn't see nothing. I woke up and I saw Amy. And that nurse, she had been off work. She stayed there just to make sure I was okay.
that's
And I
what's
woke
up.
up.
That's what's
And
up.
that's the first thing I said. It was just like on TV. I woke up, all I saw was bright lights. And I'm like, what the fuck? And they had the tube in my mouth.
Wow.
So I was like, I felt like I was under dirt,
Right.
like I was being suffocated. And I'm pulling it out. They all rushing over there. And when I got focused, she looks like an angel to me because all I seen was the big bright light
lights,
over her,
yeah,
and she
yeah.
leaning over me. And she was white, so she was really pale though,
Right.
White skin, and
It's
pretty girl. And she was leaning over to me, and I'm looking like, oh damn, I'm dead. I said, what the hell? And I looked, and I was like, Amy. And then
You said Amy like that?
Yeah,
Damn,
I sure did.
that's
And
dope.
when she touched me, I said, well, son of a bitch, I'm here. I said, I can't be dead, you know.
Right,
She touched me, I
right.
felt it. She was like, are you okay? She was like, and everybody started running over there to me, and still my focus, all of them, my mom, the doctor, my doctor canceled all his deliveries and everything, and sat at the end of my bed till I woke up.
That's
and
what's up.
he was frantic. I lost 2 liters of blood. He was so
Damn,
scared.
2 liters?
Yeah.
What the
and
fuck, man?
I didn't even see them. My focus was just on her.
Amy, yeah.
And I'm like, wow. And then when I really earned the knowledge of knowing that she stayed because she had been off work for hours.
Right.
She stayed I think like 2 hours.
Right. Yeah,
past
because she
her
can't.
time.
Yeah.
And it was weird. And I was just so happy. That was like
what's
the worst
up.
experience ever. And then I ended up having this big old giant baby. And then I had to carry this big old boy. He was like to this day, he just eat. And like
what
it
boys
was
do.
like, oh my God. It was like crazy. And I knew what he was gonna look like before he even got in here. It was so creepy. That whole thing was like just creepy.
Right.
Like women intuition is something that I don't know what it is with a bond. I didn't have that same bond with my daughter. I didn't really have no type of imagination of what she looked like.
Really?
But for him, I knew exactly. I knew he was gonna weigh 8 pounds. He was 8'8". I knew it all. It was so creepy to me. But
Man, that's
I
deep.
finally got him, and I always like, I'm gonna name my son, after my granddad. And, my
Right,
granddad's
right.
a doctor. I'm gonna name him. So I've always wanted that, whatever. So now it's just weird, and he's a Sagittarius, so we get along really well. My first is a Scorpio. Oh Lord,
I like Scorpios.
Oh Lord,
I like Scorpios.
No. Scorpios. Her and my nephew got the same birthday, and they both nuts. Cuckoo nuts. I dated a Scorpio that was a celebrity. Cuckoo.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, huh?
Right. Like, it took me, I would say my whole life, I've been in love twice, ever. And the first time, it was cool because it was the first time. And
The first time,
this is
yeah.
right. I couldn't believe who it was because of the age difference, which really blew my mind. Like, because I would never talk to no young dudes, but I was like, okay. Anyway, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Stab that.
Stab that. Feel
Second
it.
time, great. Wonderful. Awesome. And very different. Mature.
Right.
Everything is different. But whatever.
Right. That's life. Que sera, sera.
Yeah. Speaking of dating.
Yeah. Why are you giving me that evil
I'm
grin?
just saying, thinking of dating.
Why you giving me
I
this?
dated, well, we ain't gonna go there. But when I told you guys, remember when I told you guys about the dude that looked like Jeff Goldblum? He was super fine to me because he was like a black Jeff Goldblum. Look, I said, you acting like you got a dead body back there or something. This fool pulled over and looked. It was like, how do you know? We get ready to leave.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about the most embarrassing shit?
What happened?
This motherfucker, when I say this motherfucker slid on his stomach.
He's on a slip and slide.
From coming out with a ticket that slid on his stomach.
Yeah,
in a badass leather coat.
The Matrix. I went to go see the Matrix.
Movie.
Yep. I remember that.
Found his fucking picture. Now you probably can't see it from right now, but we're gonna get you a zoom in later. When you see this picture show up,
He don't look like no damn Jeff Goldblum to me.
You motherfucking lie. Look at him. Look at his goofy ass. Look at his ears. Look at his nose.
He don't look like no. He look like old boy.
No, you gotta
JD.
see him in person. He really looks like Jeff Goldblum, the black Jeff Goldblum. But he damn sure ain't no Jeff Goldblum because Jeff Goldblum.
See, there you go with this Jeff Goldblum.
Yes,
see, you got you obsessing.
It's Blum.
Bloom.
There's no Bloom.
Bloom.
Thank you.
Blum.
Yes.
Bloom.
Blum.
Bloom.
Blum.
Bloom.
Jeff Goldblum. Jeff
Bloom. 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 Bloom.
Blum. Jeff Goldblum.
Bloom. Bloom.
Jeff Blum. Oh.
What?
I don't know. What the fuck? Where did we go?
We just went off on a tangent.
We was blumming.
We was blumming and blooming. Blumming and blooming.
No, you were blooming. I wasn't blooming. I was blumming all day.
You blumming all day.
Hey, by the way, y'all, anybody, I don't give a fuck who you are, whoever you are. Hey, I will reward you whatever you want. Get us Robert Townsend.
I ain't got no money.
We just want to meet Robert Townsend. And it's weird because out of all my interviews, all my celebrity interviews, my tour bus and all the stuff, doing all the stuff.
Don't live a life of a millionaire.
Never met.
Yep, I do want to meet Robert Townsend.
Never seen him, never been in the same building. Well, I don't know. He might have been at the BET Awards when I went. I just didn't know.
Right.
I didn't see him. Damn, I could have probably seen him. He probably was there. I didn't even know.
It depends if he probably, do Robert Townsend even go out anymore? I don't think he
Back then? When I was, because I went to the very first one. I'm sure he had to been there.
Yeah, he was there then.
And the second one, he had to been there.
Yeah.
I don't really know. That's now that I think about it, that's messed up because I could have met. And you know who else I want to meet?
Who that?
Is it Tashina Arnold? Is that her name?
Yeah, Pam from Martin.
That's what I want to meet.
Yeah,
I
Tashina
love her so.
Yeah, she cool
so
people.
Sweet.
She seen cool people.
Oh my God.
But
She
yeah,
would have us rolling.
Yeah, Tashina Arnold would. I hate calling people by their stage name or whatever. That's why I try to learn.
Yeah, you be knowing all their names.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, Martin.
Right, Martin Payne. This is Martin Lawrence.
Yeah,
Martin Payne.
Martin Payne. Yeah.
Like what's Cole's real name? Carl Payne. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
Yeah, he was the real Payne. Yeah, he cool. He's cool. I met him. He's cool. He's all
like
right.
I said, I would have loved to meet Robert Townsend. I still want to meet Dave Chappelle.
We gotta meet
Robert Townsend because he, like I said, he made one of the dopest movies ever. Dave Chappelle, I still wanted to have a conversation with Dave Chappelle. I don't know why. I do. And before he died, I wanted to meet Paul Mooney too, but he wasn't in his right mind. I think he had like Alzheimer's or something like that. Alzheimer's. I said Alzheimer's, like Alzheimer's. Forgive me, everybody. I'm sleeping.
But yeah, I wouldn't want to meet him no way. He talk good stuff, but I wouldn't care to meet him. I just like, all right, I can see you on TV. I'm good.
Right.
But DMX is one that I would have wanted to meet.
I met DMX. DMX was a cool dude.
What?
Yeah, I met DMX.
What?
Earl was a cool dude. Yeah, Earl. What's the deal?
Man,
I met Earl. I met him. Matter of fact, I met him back in 2003.
That's my favorite.
2002. My boy Doc, my homeboy Doc, that was a barber at Top Shelf back on 7 Mile, and he brought him up to the shop because he knew him. And so X was a cool guy.
Is he little?
Yeah, he's short. Earl short.
Okay.
And it was funny because I brought my records because Meech, my barber at the time. Yeah, at the time, my barber Meech, he said, "Yo, come up here, X up here." So I brought all my albums up there.
Dang.
I brought all because I was there. Oh, Earl gonna sign my stuff. And I was like, "Hey man, my name Cardi," and he talked just like how he do on TV.
Yeah,
Yo, your name Cardi?
that's what everybody
Yo, that's
say.
what's up. Hey, good? Yeah, you all right? You got a Sharpie? Need a Sharpie? I got a Sharpie. I signed it. I signed it. If you got a Sharpie, you don't have a Sharpie? Oh, I can't sign your album. But you cool dude. And he was real nice, humble.
Never freaking met
humble
him.
guy.
Never seen him.
DMX was such a
anywhere.
cool dude. I can honestly say, I met Gary Payton, met DMX.
Who the hell's Gary?
The basketball player for for LA Lakers back in the day. He played on the Supersonics. I met.
I'm like Gary Coleman. What the hell?
Nah, Gary Coleman. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Jasonia? The glove, Gary Payton. All you sports fans know who Gary Payton is. He got a son playing in the league right now. But we're going to digress from that point.
Okay.
And who else did I meet? I met Shock G too. I met Shock G at
the one that put the
satin on your panties. I met him at the warehouse back in '99.
The warehouse was the shit.
Yeah.
It was a club that we had here. That shit was the
in Detroit. Yep. And Shock G was cool too.
Well, I'm not gonna go through who I met because I done met
right.
half
Yeah, you met half
everybody.
everybody, right?
And everyone knows Cisco is my.
What they really want
homie.
from
But Cisco and I, we get into it sometimes because he be making me mad. He do silly shit. We got beat off for a long time. One time because he came in town and he didn't even call me or say anything. And I was pretty pissed. And it was weird because I haven't seen him in years since then. And so just recently when I seen him last year, he was just like, everything was just flowing like we
like I normally do.
Yeah, like we seen each other all the time. And he was just like, dang, because I say little stuff. He was like, I forgot you be knowing that. Dang, I forgot you know this. I know you. Dang, I forgot you know where I'm from.
See,
I forgot you know that. I'm like, dude.
Well, see, the personal fan of me, because I like Drew Hill. I did like Drew Hill. But I still want to see a versus, if that ain't even a thing anymore. Jodeci and Drew Hill.
That ain't not going to happen.
I know it ain't, but I would love to see it, though. I'd love to see him and KC go up head to head.
That would never happen. That was his idol too. Yeah, that'd never happen. But KC and JoJo, they look different now.
Yeah, well, they older and they.
I don't mean shit.
They older and they didn't
Everybody
keep. They
get
didn't.
old.
But they didn't stay in the gym.
Different.
They stop performing and eating chicken. That chicken catch up with you.
I don't even care about that. I don't care about that. It's I don't know. They're just different. Their whole demeanor. They sound different, of course, but
Well, that's the older you get. Yeah.
And I don't like it because he was so cool when I met him, and he did some weird shit though. Y'all know how he came out on the bouncer's neck and security come down. I don't know what that was about. That was weird and a little special, but.
It was that.
He was so hype. It's so exciting back then. He was full of life.
Right.
Now it's just like everything is like he done went through something that's a downer. But
right.
I know he
sometimes
good,
people.
But he don't appear that way. He just seemed like, hey, yeah. Yeah, they interviewed him. He's like, yeah.
Right. But like you said, he just sound like a tired cat. Sound like a tired cat. Well, I said a tired cat.
A cat?
Yeah, I meant to say tired man. Yeah, it sound like a tired. I went to a Sammy Davis Jr. place. I went to. You sound like a tired cat, baby. Yeah. Yeah, what is that? That sounds like cats to play. You doing?
Thunder,
Cats. Mumra. Don't say lumberjack. Lumberjack.
You know what I'm saying? I can't help it.
Hating on the plaid shirt.
Who the fuck hating on plaid? Not on soul. Don't nobody get no
That is-
goddamn
that
about
is
no
the-
chicks and plaids. No one. No one. Come on, I love you, ladies. Don't do
Don't
the
do
checkers.
plaid. Don't do
I see
checkers.
doing that black and red when I be like, damn, let's play some checkers. I mean, what you got, black and red?
Like the Biggie Small song. Like I thought someone was coming for you. You said that. You had the way you looked. I was like, wait a minute, what's coming?
What?
Yeah, no, you had looked at. You had did a certain look.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna take his drink
Yeah,
away.
don't take my drink away.
No more daiquiri.
No.
Oh, by the way, he don't be sipping straws, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be thinking that. He only got it because it's a daiquiri.
Daiquiri,
So
yep.
he can't put it. If he try to drink it to his lip, it's gonna be
It's
all
gonna
up
be
in
red.
there. All up in there.
And I don't want to look like a clown.
It'll be all up in there. He have on his lip gloss.
Lip gloss.
So, yeah, but what about? Tell me something. Is it something that I don't remember? I'm trying to think first. What I said. Do you collect anything? I don't.
Yeah, I collect
you
stuff.
collect?
I used to collect comics. I used to collect
Oh,
baseball.
that's a given
Yeah.
because that's he draws.
Yeah,
Comics.
like I used
That's
to
a-
collect comics. I used to collect baseball, basketball cards. Remember them
Oh,
top
okay.
basketball cards in the 90s? I ain't got none of them left. Because I don't know what I did with them. And I used to have them all in that
Oh
cellophane.
my God, they probably worth so much.
I know they are. I had Dominique Wilkins. I didn't have Mike. I had Isaiah. I had all of the Pistons, the 89, 90 Pistons.
Hold on, how you go from baseball then you start talking about the Pistons?
Yeah, well, the basketball
damn
cards.
baseball?
Yeah, baseball cards. And well, you know, back in the 90s, and a lot of y'all remember.
Oh man, I met Isaiah. His liquor good, y'all. Y'all should try it.
But like I said, I had a bunch of the basketball cards, comic books, of course. Transformers. I used to collect like the Autobots and Decepticons, but
That shit worth so much money. Now.
no, what
All the
happened?
old toys.
But like I said, I played with them so much, I lost pieces, and I would, you know what I'm
fuck 'em
saying? You mess them up as a kid.
Man, I
you know?
had Cabbage Patch. I had everything that's worth all this money now.
Right.
And I didn't like them, so I just threw them
Threw 'em
out,
away,
you know,
yeah.
whatever.
Well, like
but
I
I collect
said,
Barbies.
Do I collect anything now? No, I don't collect nothing now.
Nothing now?
Nothing now.
Just
Nope.
hoes?
I got hoes. I got hoes in different area codes.
Hey.
Area codes.
Hey.
Hoes.
Hoes.
Yeah, he wrote that shit. No, just
But that was funny. I always thought that was like the dumbest song for real. I used to sing it because it had a ring to it. But that's the dumbest shit. Motherfucker, you're there too. So obviously, you're the hoe in the different area
Area
codes
code,
too.
right.
That was
Right.
so dumb. People don't really think shit out. But it was nice.
But yeah, that was a jam. That
It
was
was.
a jammy jam.
It was. I'll crank that shit today.
Yep, I would too.
Oh, you know who I want to meet that I haven't met, and this
Who
don't
that?
make no goddamn sense because he a home runner. Eminem.
Eminem?
You never met Eminem?
I've never met him either. I used to
Even
go.
being around Obi Trice, I've never met
Wow.
Eminem.
You know the crazy thing is, you remember when he was like on the battle scene here in Detroit and like doing the hip hop battles and stuff like that. I used to frequent the hip hop shop and St. Andrews, and I met Proof, I met Royce, I met all of D12, but I never met M. I missed M by a month because he went to the rap battle in LA in 96 or 97. I missed him by a month. And that's when, he was going around like the country, like battling at that time and stuff like that. So I missed him by a month. But I knew a few guys that knew him, and that,
Shout out to Mike Brown, Peanut. Hey, the man with the master plan.
So yeah, like I've never met Obi either. I never met Obi Trice
Really?
either. Yep.
You ain't missed nothing.
But everybody else, rest in peace to
motherfucker
Proof.
crazy.
Oh, I would have. You know
He's
what?
intelligent though. A lot of people don't know how intelligent Obi Trice is.
But I wish I would have met a producer. Everybody that's in the hip hop scene know who this is. Was Jay Dilla. I would have loved to meet Jay. If I could have met Jay, that would have been dope. But he died in 06, so lupus. But he was, man, his sound is still legendary.
MC Bree was
Yep.
the man.
Yep.
Bree.
Bree.
Microphone. Who lasts the last? Who lasts the longest? Who's the strongest? Yeah, that's time to breathe. In the DMC.
In the DMC or DFC?
I don't know what
It's
the
a
fuck.
DFC.
No, somebody
It was
see.
Detroit Flint Connection.
Oh, for real?
That's what this stood
Okay,
for,
we ain't
DFC.
gonna talk about no. Yeah, we ain't, nah.
I can't be, because they gonna look at me. They gonna say, Cardi, you let that girl say DMC?
We don't claim them.
You gonna let her say DMC
Yeah,
and
we
you a
gonna-
hip hop guy?
We're gonna go back with DMC.
No, DFC.
Detroit, Michigan click.
Detroit Flint Connection.
No, not.
That's what it was.
That's a lie. Flint, it's not Detroit.
That's where
We could drink our water.
that's where Eric Breed from.
Who?
That's where Breed is from.
I know that, duh.
Flint. That's why it was Detroit Flint
Duh,
Connection.
no, but he still ain't Detroit.
Oh,
He the
Lord.
shit, but he still ain't Detroit. The fuck?
How you gonna say the fuck?
The fuck?
What else is on your mind? Because that daiquiri done kicked in.
I know, right? This shit is lovely and luscious.
Right.
It ain't melting now, though.
Did it
You
milk?
can go ahead and sip.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Go
So
and sip your lip.
go ahead and sit the lip. Nope.
Sip your lip.
What we gonna do is we gonna move on to a segment called Your Lyrics versus Mine.
Already?
Already.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Your lyrics versus mine.
So today we gonna do an old TV theme song.
Oh, shit. Which one?
Give me a break, I know.
He be hiding that shit from me, y'all. I don't know. What is it?
Yep. It's Give Me a Break. I just said it.
Give me a break. I sure
You deserve it. It's time I made it to the top. Give me a break. I'm looking forward. Get behind me and pull out every stop.
What?
Yeah, that's what it says.
She's a nasty
Yeah,
ass.
pull out every stop. I want a happy ending. I'm tired of pretending.
Did y'all know this song?
Won't let me get the best of me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Give me a break. The game is survival. Give me a break.
He liking this, y'all. He hitting it with the rhythm. He ain't playing with y'all today. He like, shit,
Yeah,
give me a break.
I fucked up the mic bad. I fucked up Michael Jackson and John Russo bad. That I had to give y'all. I had to redeem myself for this week.
Yeah, he rocked it on this one today. He ain't playing with y'all today. He just got the rhythm and shit. He
Yeah, I
like,
did.
give me a break.
I lost my train of
Nail
thought.
Carter.
Nail Carter, rest in peace. Shoot, where was that?
Giving him a break. She want a happy ending.
And hey, she wanted to pull out too.
Yup, she don't want that shit. Time to get
tired.
it from the back. Look at my face, motherfucker. Look at my face.
Look at my face.
What happy ending get
Get
down
that-
there?
get- no, that's for him. That ain't for like.
Nah, she want a happy ending with Coupland.
Oh, what about him?
Hey, fuck him. She said, I'm looking for
she
a
needed a happy
Nah,
ending,
I'm
yeah,
giving
you did,
a
yup.
happy ending. She said, I'm looking for.
Give me a break for heaven's sake. What happened
heaven's
to
sake.
what happened to my piece of the cake? Whoa, give me a break.
What happened to her piece of cake?
Yeah, that's what it say. Give me a piece of cake.
Motherfucker didn't think about cake.
Yeah, she
On the
was
song,
a
she
big
was-
woman. She was big when
I
you
don't
met
even
her.
think about cake when
She
you want
was
a
big
happy
when you-
ending.
she
Oh,
was
she
big-
like happy
yeah.
ending with the cake.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, she was big when you met her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was big when you met her.
Yeah.
So, you know.
He was fat
you
when I
get-
met you. The fuck I do different? He was fat when I met you. Ain't shit changed.
You gotta be politically correct
You
to
been
say
fat.
big. Big,
He
big
was fat already.
Why you look away like that?
I'm just saying.
Because she was big.
He was fat already.
Like a
You know who we talking to. He was fat when he met
You
you.
fat when he met you. Shoot, I ain't talked that. Whoa, whoa.
She know.
She know.
She know.
Well, they ain't lumberjacks.
It definitely ain't
The lumberjacks. See, you got the shovel.
No, that's a mop.
That's a Carol Burnett. Ooh, someone is hating.
Woo.
Someone is hating.
I
Don't-
am hating on the bleach. I am hating on that bleach.
Shoot, that's not what she do anymore.
Bleach
though.
feet.
Bleach feet?
Bleach feet.
Nah, she.
I like bleach feet.
She upgraded. Nah, she upgraded. She good. She good.
Oh. How may I help you?
Whatever. You're not gonna keep talking about my friends, yo.
Welcome to Wendy's. How I take your order?
Nope.
I'm
Nope.
upgraded. I'm on the fries now.
And this time I'm moved to lettuce. I'm watching lettuce right now coming to America.
You gonna move the lettuce aside? Oh,
Yeah, move the lettuce
I'm thinking
aside.
a different type of lettuce.
Yep.
Damn, the fuck is that? He's about to turn into a panther.
Yeah. Manimal. Well, we gotta wrap this thing on up.
Y'all, we gonna holler at y'all later. We
Yep.
bullshitted.
We bullshitted.
We was talking shit, bullshitting. But we gonna get back to the magic.
That's right.
On the next one. We'll see y'all next week, Thursday. Peace.
Peace,
Fire
peace,
talk.
peace. Fire.
Fire,
Fire, fire, fire. Talk, motherfucker. Bitches. No, let me stop saying
Stop
that.
saying bitches.
Right.
No bitches.
No bitches. No bitches.